Supreme X Yohji Yamamoto is back for a third time. My personal favorite designer of all time is teaming up with my favorite streetwear brand. So this collaboration is something that I'm very excited to look at today. In this video, y'all, I'm talking about every single piece releasing from Supreme X Ys by Yohji Yamamoto, giving my thoughts and opinions on each of the items, what I think is gonna resell, what I think y'all should skip, and everything in between. So if you love staying up to date on Supreme and other related streetwear content, then be sure to hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the noti bell so you can stay up to date every single time I post and go live. I go live every single Thursday for Supreme Live Cops, and I'll absolutely be going live for this drop right here on Thursday. You won't want to miss it. And with all that out of the way, let's get into it. Okay, Supreme X Ys by Yohji Yamamoto. If you guys haven't heard of Yohji Yamamoto, he is the face behind Adidas Y3. That's where the Y comes from. And Ys was actually his very first brand, and it's more of a casual streetwear-ish brand before he started to make his high fashion, more avant-garde stuff. It's his ready-to-wear brand. So here we go. Supreme has worked with them on a new collection for Fall/Winter 25. The collection consists of a leather jacket, faux fur windstopper, hooded bomber jacket, denim work jacket, sweater, short sleeve shirt, thermal, zip hooded sweatshirt, denim utility pant, jean, 3 t-shirts, 6-panel beanie, silver bracelet, silver wallet chain, and a hand fan. Wow, that is a lot of items. Available in most places on September 11th. Damn, he knew. Available in Asia September 13th. Holy crap. And here we got Blady rocking it, which is incredible. Shout out to the Sad Boys. I think this is the leather jacket and one of the hoodies underneath, looking sick. Yohji Yamamoto, dude, with the skull and the crazy heavy metal font. Yo, that is kind of nuts. I'm digging this photo shoot too. Okay, another shot of the leather jacket. We'll get some product pictures here after the lookbook section, and that'll help us get a better understanding of what's going on. I think this is the same leather jacket in white. That's pretty dope, man. Yohji's got some sick designs. I just love his dark aesthetic. It's very grungy, Japanese, kind of ninja style. That's why Y3 is a little bit of that ninja style. Ys is a little more toned down, but still the graphics are super dope. And then there it is with the faux fur jacket. Faux fur is having an absolute time. This thing is nuts. The red looks insane. Very cool. And I'm sure that's a Ys t-shirt underneath. There it is in black. I pay more attention to Yohji's Y3 because I love Adidas. I love the athleisure, tech-weary aspect of that brand. So this will be my first Ys item that I'll ever cop, which is exciting. I believe this is the jeans and the trucker. I already forget all the names of all the pieces because there was so dang many, but this is pretty sick. I think this is a trucker jacket. Red. I want to see what this pattern is. It's like blood or almost like a Venus flytrap or something. I know Yohji has done a bunch of graphics involving plants in the past, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was a Venus flytrap, but could also just be a crazy graphic. There's a skull there. This goes kind of hard. This is heavy metal shit. Supreme Yohji Yamamoto and that dope font. Oh baby, 666. Hold up, what are we thinking about this guy? Hey, this ain't your grandfather's streetwear collab, let me tell you. And then something going on the beanie. What do we have here? Here's the short sleeve work shirt. That's all right. Not my favorite piece so far. We'll have to see what's on the back and the different colorways. Ooh, yo, and they bought it all back. They bought all my lost faith back with the Grim Reaper middle finger and then the Supreme board. I want to say that's like a table, something dope. And then you have Mountain Yamamoto. Look at me reading Chinese characters. Ooh, the utility pants. I was thinking last night when I saw the list of the items that maybe I should go for the pants out of everything here. And these are dope. Depending on price, they're baggy, cargos, they're sick. Because I could fool myself and always go for a jacket. Anyone can buy a zip up, which this one is really dope. Yeah, this goes hard as hell. I'm a big fan of this, but I need more Supreme pants. I have like one pair of sweatpants and they're ripped and I need to sew a patch in them. So that's where I'm at with Supreme pants. You got Beavis from Beavis and Butthead on this shirt here. Believe that's what that is with the brick wall, because this collection is all bricks. None of it's gonna resell. Just kidding. I think it's gonna do fairly well, low key. It depends on the retail prices, but so far so good. I've been digging what I've seen from this collab. And there's a very interesting shirt with just a graphic on it. Ys, Yohji Yamamoto, Tokyo Supreme. Photo shoot, still looking very swag. 19 out of 75 pictures. And we have a Supreme fan. I'm actually glad that the fan is just this right here because I would have had to cop it if it had a box logo on it. I used to have the Supreme fan that they released a long time ago. I eventually lost it, like plenty of other of my Supreme accessories, but there was all of the lookbook photos. Now let's take a look at these product photos. And first things first, I'm surprised by this detail here, but this leather jacket has original artwork by Joe Chat. You would have thought Yohji had done the original artwork, but in fact it is by Joe Chat, whoever that is. But the details are very nice. You have the wise Yohji Yamamoto embroidered here, Supreme logo on the inside, Supreme skull print on the sleeves, nice zippers, and then on the back, Yohji Yamamoto. Very cool. Gonna be an expensive jacket, of course. I think it's available in black as well. Yeah, dude, that goes hard. Black is clearly the best color to go for. I think this will do pretty well in terms of resale, in terms of just selling out. I mean, it goes hard. There's really nothing else to say. All I know is it's gonna be way out of my price range. Ooh. And the faux fur windstopper hooded bomber jacket, dude. This red and black colorway is insane. I'm not usually big on these faux fur jackets, but how can you not love this thing? What the heck? Wise Supreme on the inside, gore windstopper. Yeah, this thing's gonna be really expensive, probably 500 bucks plus, but I think this is gonna resell for a pretty penny. Nothing on the back is perfect. They did not need to screen print anything on here. Didn't need to put logos. They're chilling with how this is. Got it in black too, just like my coffee. Love to see that. Very nice piece. You do have some branding on the inside, of course. And then here's the denim work jacket with more artwork by Joe Chat. I'm trying to see what this is. It's skulls in like a membrane spider web pattern on there. I don't know what it is, but it looks really cool. Also have some on the inside quilted on the interior. That's pretty dope. Supreme Yohji Yamamoto printed in that same heavy metal inspired font in black, which I think is an okay choice. If it was white, I think there would have been too much contrast going on there. I usually say I like the contrast, but with this piece, let's let the pattern speak for itself. The red stuff, in my opinion, is so far my favorite in terms of pieces that I could potentially afford, like the black leather jacket, #1, but this trucker looks sick, and I think the red and black looks incredible. Not a massive denim trucker jacket guy. I guess this is technically a work jacket. Sorry about that. It's a zip up, not a button up. That's the difference, I guess. But you got the matching baggy jeans to go along with them. Same pattern happening. Make sure you guys get a better look at it. I don't think there's any screen prints on this. It's just the pattern it looks like, which is good. We don't need a ton of screen printing because this is insane and a very dope pattern just by itself. You don't need to overcomplicate things. So far, each garment is the perfect amount of design, not too much, not underdone either, and everything feels like it really melds together as a collection, and not all collaborations feel like that. Denim utility pant. Do I want to cop these for personal? I might. I don't know. I need some help here. Maybe the colorways will change my mind. Black is kind of dope. Maybe we'll get these in black. The sweater, 666, pretty self-explanatory. Mustard and ketchup here. It's got a nice chunky rib, some dope embroidery, which is also fairly chunky on the back. Black and white. Look at that. The 3D embroidery is nice. And then here's the short sleeve work shirt made of silk. Excuse me, it's the silk zip-up shirt. Ain't no working done in this, so you're gonna be chilling in the silk zip-up with probably my favorite graphic of this collab. I did end up translating this, and I was right. This is Yamamoto, and this is Yohji. So there you go. Very cool hit with the kanji, the Grim Reaper, all that good stuff. Is he doing cocaine here? That might be what's happening. Okay, Grim Reaper is doing cocaine. Goes pretty hard. The black one, and I love the restraint. Pink and black is incredible. This jacket zip up might be a no-brainer. I don't know. This is incredible. I love this stitching. I really like the pattern here with these bones, like skulls flying everywhere. I love skulls. I love badass skeletons. Don't fuck with my family type shit. And the Yohji Yamamoto print behind the embroidery with all these hits. I mean, in red, dude, just goes incredibly dummy, stoopy hard. I don't have as much red jackets as I would like, so this one might be a go. Black goes hard too, but I have so many black sweaters, jackets. I mean, look at this thing right here. I'm rocking my human alien stuff right now. Might not be necessary, but you got the devil with the horns, the tail, the spiked wing beast. I don't know, dude. This third thermal goes crazy as well. This is like the headshot special. These skulls have this exploding look behind that creepy membrane of spider webs. Only one picture of the thermal. And then you have the star tee. Very simple. Yohji Yamamoto, Tokyo Supreme. For me, these t-shirts are the least cool item of the bunch. I'd rather go for the more expensive stuff that later on is going to be even more sought after, and that I think do a better job at conveying the style of the collaboration. But you always got to appreciate some t-shirts, the cheaper end of things. This one is called the Thinker Tee, artwork by Maddie Lee. It's not Beavis, I guess, but fair enough. Wise, Yohji Yamamoto, Supreme. You got it in black as well. We're getting near the end of the items, folks. Hang on with me to the end. Remember to hit like if you've been enjoying. This is the long sleeve tee. Wise, Yohji Yamamoto, Supreme. I think this kanji is for Supreme. I'm almost positive. And yeah, it does translate essentially to be Supreme, but also to mean the highest. So if you guys have ever seen Supreme use stuff like the highest, it's actually translated backwards from English into Japanese to read Supreme, and then back into English to also read the highest, which I think is kind of an interesting little detail there that they've used. There's the back of the shirt, another crazy horror-inspired graphic, like a spider with some crazy design work, creepy hairs. It's got talons, and looks like these chains are not doing a good job restraining whatever it is. Artwork by Joe Chat, getting a little creepy. Long sleeve tee goes pretty hard. I really like the hits on the sleeves there. Could be a decent cop as well. If I wasn't so terrified by this guy, I might go with one of these long sleeve tees just for those side graphics on the sleeves. Oh. And then the hat, dude, that's nice. The grommet 6-panel, Yohji Yamamoto, same pattern with the contrast stitching. Supreme, Wise, very cool. I like the non-patterned one, to be honest. I think this one just goes super hard. Denim as well, man. Fuck. It's a very nice hat. And then a beanie to boot, skull beanie. I mean, guys, along with a silver wallet chain, bro. So bring your own wallet, I guess. Made by the Great Frog. Okay, I know them from Palace. Right on. And it's a bunch of bones here. Dude, we get the accessories. We get a bracelet. Yo, dude. Bracelet goes kind of hard. Would I wear it though? I don't know. Very bony. And last but not least, the fan. Yohji Yamamoto, Tokyo Supreme NYC. Made in Japan by Onishi Tsune Shoten. Exclusively for Supreme and Wise. So you know it's got that Japanese tax on it. God dang, that was a lot of items. Before we get out of here, let's just take a look at Supreme community and see what people are upvoting based on just the collaboration items so far. Leather jacket in the lead, followed by the silver stuff. We are pretty early. It is Monday morning as of the time of recording this, so not everyone has seen this collaboration quite yet. But just going down the list, you got the hat, faux fur bomber. Utility pants definitely have some conflicting opinions on them, along with the baggy jeans in red. I'm still digging that zip up here. I think this might be a go. Even though I said I wanted jeans, maybe this collab isn't the one to go for these utility pants. With all these pockets and rivets, it might be something that I wouldn't gravitate towards wearing too often. And I want to buy stuff that I want to wear all the time, and I want to wear that zip up. That is everything dropping from Wise by Yohji Yamamoto in collaboration with Supreme. I guess if I had to pick top resale items, I'm going with the leather jacket. Don't sleep on the jewelry stuff. I think this zip up will do pretty good too. And then the faux fur windstopper. Pretty much a no-brainer. So what do you guys think about everything dropping from Supreme and Wise by Yohji Yamamoto? As you can tell, I'm a big fan of Yohji's design, so I knew this collab was going to be a banger when I saw the announcement. I love the style, the grungy, hardcore aesthetic. Perfect for the Halloween spooky season. It's a nice big collaboration too, which I think has pieces for everyone. So I think it's going to be a hype drop on Thursday. But you guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What are you copping? What do you think about resale this week? And everything in between. Once again, it's been your boy Thomas, and I'm out. Peace.